Thought I was gonna do Terex next, didn't ya? Greetings everyone, welcome back to Nick's Mods. Skrall is one of the fiercest Glatorian designs, and after all the ones we've seen, that's saying a lot. His colors, proportions, and techier than usual details make the Rock Tribe out to be a terrifying army. Funny that, like Stronius, this Skrall was marketed as an army builder that you could get several duplicates of. However, this design was retconned to be a singular character, like Stronius, an elite Skrall named Branar. Because of this, we don't really know what an average Skrall looks like. They could be uniform, most wearing armor like Branar's, but I like to think Stuart Sager's art of a more scrappy, diverse Rock Tribe is more accurate. So to honor this accomplished, sort of, character, this mod is my version of Branar. I began modding Branar well after Stronius. By then I had decent experience making other Glatorian more organic without losing the original character. But I figure the Skrall enjoy more cyborg upgrades on average than most tribes, so in this case, I leaned away from the CCBS shells, limiting them to bulking out the upper body and straightening his back, so his spine didn't get a zigzag look with that waist joint. I leaned into the cybernetics by swapping out already greebly limbs for ones with even more pistons, more tubing, and while I tried to make the Vorox's extra leg joint look fairly natural, I wanted these legs to feel completely mechanical, so I hunted down one of the rarest CCBS elements, a Bionicle Generation 2 piston piece in black. One for each knee. Without Bricklink, I'd need to buy 2 K2SO Ultra Build figures to do that. It was around this time a few years ago that I also started toying with the idea of a female Skrall, and that Tuma mod that never went anywhere and still might not. Setting Branar aside, as he was pretty much done in my eyes and I couldn't think of a unique skirt for him. Eventually I went with these Ultra Build shins, because they taper nicely along his hips, and the shiny smoothness looks like a type of leather. But these skirts I consider optional, as they do clash and sometimes I think it looks better without them. Lastly, I swapped his feet for bigger, more detailed ones, whose long pointy toes match his shoulders, helmet, and lance. So that's Branar, easily one of the most complete, if slightly overcooked mods I've made. For a named Skrall, his career isn't all that exciting. He's just the one that got away, over and over. You'd think there'd be little honor in limping back to report to his leader that entire platoons of other Skrall were wiped out around him, but they were the canary in the coal mine, and Branar's miraculous survival saved the Rock Tribe more than once. He's just interesting. His original build is iconic of 2009 much in the way Gresh is, and he even complements my Stronius mod very well. I don't think I could be happier with this one. That's it for today. Check out my books on Amazon and itch.io, and my Patreon page to get videos like this early, your name in the credits, behind the scenes content, a patron Discord server, signed copies of Planet Ripple, and maybe even your own LEGO Rewind episode. See you next mod. Toodles!